Hello students, welcome back. I hope you all are well. Today we are going to start chapter 2, that is units and measurement. And I am going to explain the concepts of units. But before knowing what is unit, first understand what do I mean by physical quantities. All those quantities which can be measured and in terms of which the laws of physics can be described are called physical quantities. वो सारी quantities जिनको measure कर सकते हैं और जिनकी help से various physical phenomenon को explain करके समझ सकते हैं उसे physical quantities कहते हैं. For example, length, mass, time, temperature, speed, area, force, etc. But if I ask you, happiness is a physical quantity, then surely you will say no. Why? Because it cannot be measured. Similarly, cuteness, emotions, anxiety, these are also not physical quantity because they cannot be measured. So physical quantities are the quantities which can be measured. What do you mean by unit? Unit is internationally accepted reference standard to measure a physical quantity is called unit. Or we can say that comparison of a physical quantity with reference standard is known as unit. Reference standard is internationally accepted and also it is easily available and invariable. That is, it does not vary. Example, kilogram is used to measure the mass of any substance. Liter is used to measure the volume of any substance. Meter is used to measure the distance or length of anything. Second is used to measure the time and many more. If we see, we find that the number of units is comparatively lesser than the number of physical quantities. Why is it so? Because there are many physical quantities which are represented by the same units. Example, work is a physical quantity, energy is a physical quantity. These two are different physical quantity having same units, that is joule. Next example, stress is a physical quantity. Pressure is also a physical quantity. These are two different physical quantity but their units is same, that is equals to Newton per meter square. Also, there are situations in which many physical quantities are defined in terms of combination of existing units. For example, velocity. Velocity is a physical quantity and the unit which is used to measure velocity is meter per second, in which meter is the unit for length and second is the unit for time. So, velocity is derived from meter and second. So it is observed that the number of units is always less than the number of physical quantity. Let us now discuss the types of unit. Units are broadly classified into two types, fundamental or base units and derived units. First is fundamental or base units. What is it? Fundamental or base units are the units on the basis of which all other units are defined. There are 7 fundamental units which we will discuss later. Or we can say that fundamental units are the units which cannot be expressed in terms of other units. Example: kilogram, meter, second, Kelvin, and many more. Second one is derived units. Derived units are always derived from the fundamental units, that is, their origin is the fundamental unit. Or derived units are the units which can be expressed in terms of other units. For example, meter square. Meter square is the unit for area, and the formula for area is length into breadth, and the unit for length and breadth is meter. So meter, it is equals to meter square. Next example is meter cube, which is the unit for volume. Meter per second is the unit for velocity, and many more. These all are derived units because they are derived from the fundamental units. Now, when we combine fundamental and derived units, then this is called system of units. So system of units is a complete set of units which is used to measure all kinds of fundamental and derived quantities. In earlier times, scientists of different countries were using 3 systems of units for measurement. These are as follows. First one is CGS system or Gaussian system. CGS stands for centimeter, gram and second. लेंथ का स्टैंडर्ड यहाँ पे सेंटीमीटर है, मास का स्टैंडर्ड ग्राम है एंड टाइम का स्टैंडर्ड सेकेंड है. सेकेंड सिस्टम इज FPS or British system. Here FPS stands for foot, pound and second. लेंथ का स्टैंडर्ड फुट है, मास का स्टैंडर्ड पाउंड एंड टाइम का स्टैंडर्ड सेकेंड है. थर्ड वन इज MKS सिस्टम और मेट्रिक सिस्टम. MKS स्टैंड्स फॉर मीटर, किलोग्राम, सेकेंड. लेंथ का स्टैंडर्ड मीटर, मास का स्टैंडर्ड किलोग्राम एंड टाइम का स्टैंडर्ड सेकेंड. 1971 में एक जनरल कॉन्फ्रेंस हुआ वेट्स एंड मेजर्स पे, जिसमें इंटरनेशनल सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट्स को एक्सेप्ट किया गया. दैट इज इन शॉर्ट SI सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट्स को एक्सेप्ट किया गया. सो व्हाट इज इंटरनेशनल सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट्स? इंटरनेशनल सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट्स, द सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट्स which is at present internationally accepted for measurement is the Système International des Units or SI. It is a French name. In SI there are 7 base units. What are those? First is length. The unit for length is meter having symbol M. Second one is mass. Its unit is kilogram, symbol is kg. Third one is time, having unit second, symbol is S. Fourth one is thermodynamic temperature, unit is Kelvin and symbol is capital K. Fifth one is electric current, unit is ampere and symbol is capital A. Sixth one is luminous intensity, unit is candela and symbol is CD. Last one is amount of substance, unit is mole and symbol is mole. Okay, so these are 7 base units. You must remember it. Besides the 7 base units, there are 2 more units which was added several years later and are called supplementary units. So there are 2 supplementary units. One is plane angle and the other one is solid angle. So first is plane angle. What is plane angle? Plane angle is formed by 2 arms. Its SI unit is radian and in short we can write RAD, that is red. So let's understand it. यहाँ मैंने एक सर्कुलर आर्क ड्रॉ किया है. सर्कुलर आर्क एक सर्कल का ही पार्ट है जिसका सेंटर O है और इस सर्कल का रेडियस R है. इस सर्कुलर आर्क की लेंथ L है और ये जो सर्कुलर आर्क है ये सेंटर पे एंगल थीटा सबटेंड कर रहा है. सो थीटा इज द एंगल subtended by circular arc at the center and we have to measure it in radian, and for this theta, that is angle in radian, is equal to the length of arc upon radius of the circle. So length of arc is L and the radius of the circle is R. So theta is equals to L by R. You must learn this formula. And the second one is solid angle. The SI unit for solid angle is steradian. In short, we can write SR. So the solid angle is defined as the ratio of the intercepted area dA of the spherical surface described about the apex O as the center to the square of its radius R. Let's understand it. अगर सर्किल की जगह कोई स्फेरिकल सरफेस ले लें तो ये स्फेरिकल सरफेस सेंटर पे थीटा एंगल सबटेंड करेगा. इस स्फेरिकल सरफेस का सेंटर O है और रेडियस R है. इस सेगमेंट का एरिया DA है. तो ये स्फेरिकल सरफेस सेंटर पे जो थीटा एंगल सबटेंड कर रहा है उसे हम मेज़र करेंगे स्टेरेडियन में एंड वो इक्वल होगा रेशियो ऑफ द एरिया ऑफ सेगमेंट एंड द रेडियस का स्क्वायर. सो सेगमेंट का एरिया है DA और रेडियस है R स्क्वायर. सो दिस इज़ द फॉर्मूला फॉर सॉलिड एंगल. अगर हम इसका डायमेंशन निकालेंगे तो वो आएगा, एरिया का यूनिट होता है मीटर स्क्वायर और रेडियस का स्क्वायर है तो ये भी हो जाएगा मीटर स्क्वायर. सो इट इज़ कैंसल आउट. सो इट इज़ डायमेंशनलेस क्वांटिटी. सो बोथ प्लेन एंगल एंड सॉलिड एंगल आर डायमेंशनलेस क्वांटिटी. हियर इज़ असाइनमेंट फॉर यू. Try to do it. That's all for today's session. Thank you so much.